Yeah. Hey guys, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Akhil,
and welcome to another edition of iFrosh.
So in this episode, we're going to give you a lot of tips and tricks that you can use while on Queen's campus.
Very helpful.
Okay, so Ryan's going to talk to you about a way to travel from Macquarie to Dunning by staying warm.
A great way, if it's really cold outside, or if the wind's coming down, or if it's raining or anything like that, is you can always go through the southern doors, and we'll pull up a map here, but you can always go through the southern doors of Macquarie and travel upwards until you get to the top of Macquarie. Then Hey guys, now Akhil's going to talk to you about the bus schedule.
Alright, so the great thing about the bus system is that it runs all through downtown and through the Queen's campus. So you might be wondering, when do I know to get on the bus and where it's going to be? So great website is called mykingstontripplanner.com. We'll attach it in the description and in the video somewhere right here. So you go to www.mykingstontripplanner.com and it helps you, it shows you the bus schedule. So you basically type in your starting destination to your end destination and around what time you want to leave. So you can even plan for a trip way in advance if you have to go to like the train station when you want to go home or something. So you basically type in both the destinations and it tells you when to leave, where to wait, and it'll get you to your destination. This is extremely beneficial for the West Campus students. I lived on West Campus in my first year, and going on the bus really saved a lot of time instead of walking to campus. The walk to campus is about 20 minutes, which isn't that bad, but it's a 5-minute bus ride to get to campus, so it's definitely easier to use the bus system rather than walking all the way to class. But it's always a gorgeous walk during the fall time for sure. So yeah, that's the bus system. So Ryan's going to talk to you about a little hidden gem at Queen's called Kogro.
Kogro is located in the Queen's Center, which is part of the ARC. It's a coffee shop which students can study at or grab great quick food. It's been known for being an upper year or like study area or like restaurant cafe place. However, this is just a stigma. First years are more than welcome, and you'll get a lot out of it if you approach it earlier on in your year.
And don't forget, if you do come to Kogro, you can't use meal equivalencies. It's strictly debit, cash, or credit only.
And now Akhil's going to talk about meal equivalencies.
Alright, so meal equivalencies are $8.75, and you get about 200 of them with your meal plans. So instead of actually going to the cafeteria like Leonard, West Campus, or Banri, you use these meal equivalencies in places like Macquarie and Lazy Scholar. So each meal is $8.75. So our biggest tip is to make sure you plan your meals ahead. So by doing this, you can make sure that they are $8.75 or less, so you're not spending extra MyFund or Flex. A great tip in order to do so is, I was a guy who personally liked to get a lot of drinks at the caf, like at Lazy. So what I did was I got the barista receptionist there to print me out an entire list of all the costs of every single drink, so I knew in advance how much it would cost for a certain item at Lazy, so that I was always under or just at $8.75 for meal equivalency, so I wasn't losing my Flex.
Hey guys, so I'm going to talk to you right now about how quickly the warm weather goes in September. It's one of the most unfortunate things about our year-end location and also just timing with school and everything. The weather turns cold so quickly, so what I can stress the most is take advantage of the early days in September or the first month and get outside, play with your friends, go to the lake, have fun. If you're into tanning, go for that, because this weather will not last. You'll have to take advantage of it as much as you can while it's there.
So as Ryan just said, the fall weather, or from the summer weather in the fall, doesn't last long, so it's really important to prepare for winter. Kingston is really notorious for its very sporadic type of weather, so it can rain one day and snow the next, hail the next day, so just be really prepared for that. Make sure you have a really big heavy winter coat, because you definitely will need it, and rain boots are an essential key to Kingston because there are probably puddles every other step you take. So just so by enjoying the fall weather is really important, but don't forget to prepare for the winter weather as well. So another great awesome tip that we have for you guys is Botterill Big Breakfast. So Botterill Hall is a building located near Waldron Tower, so this is really good for the Wally first years, and it's pretty close to Biosci. So basically on every Thursday, they have something called Big Breakfast, where you get to go in for a very, very cheap price. From what memory serves, it's around $4, where you can get eggs any style, toast, bacon, ham, or sausage, and I think a juice or water for like a very, very good price. Like again I said $4. So it's something you definitely want to take advantage of every Thursday morning. It's perfect for breakfast if you're on the go, and yeah, it's a great time. Yeah.
This is Ryan. He's extremely cold. He will now show you some tips on how to stay warm during the winter.
Oh, hey, you didn't see that. You can get quite cold like Houston. So if you ever have a chance, when you're walking by to a field, always grab one of these exits here, and you can get a quick entrance to a warm environment. This is the secret underground passageway that runs beneath Tyndall Field. Long stories have been told about it, but here I will show you now. We right now are on the northeast corner of the parking lot. We're by Goods Hall and also closest to Mac Quarry and University and Union. I'm going to take you guys to the other side of it where we'll look at where the residence hub is. This is a great exit, just completely diagonal across, and as it takes no time, just be wary of cars because they do speed by quickly. Alright, get this way. And if you look to your right, you can see it right at Vic Hall. Nice and warm.